Once upon a time, in a quiet little village at the edge of a forest, there lived a widow and her 2 daughters. The elder, Clarice, was the very image of her mother, sharp-tongued, proud, and vain. The younger, Marianne, was gentle, patient, and kind-hearted, just like her late father. Their cottage was humble, with ivy creeping up the stone walls and a small garden of herbs and wildflowers that Marianne tended daily. Though poor in possessions, it was often rich in the scent of rosemary and thyme. And when the sun set over the hills, the whole place glowed gold. But despite the simple beauty of their life, the house was full of discord. The widow loved her elder daughter dearly, too dearly, and could see no fault in her. Clarice was indulged in every way, praised for every word, excused for every cruelty. She dressed in ribbons and lace, even when there was barely enough bread on the table. Marianne, by contrast, wore plain dresses, mended at the hem and sleeves. She did all the work, fetching water from the distant well, washing clothes, cooking, cleaning, and tending the fire in winter. Her mother's voice was sharp whenever she spoke to her.
Stop daydreaming, Marianne. You will never be anything but a servant if you keep your head in the clouds.
But Marianne did not answer back. She had learned long ago that kindness was the only armor she could afford. One summer afternoon, the sun was fierce upon the fields, and the air shimmered with heat. The widow realized there was no water left in the house.
Marianne, go to the well at once, the one beyond the orchard. It's the freshest. Take the largest jug. Don't dawdle.
It was nearly a mile away, and the path wound through dry grass and thickets of briar. But Marianne said nothing. She lifted the jug, tied a kerchief over her hair, and set off. The air was heavy with the buzzing of bees, and her feet brushed the dust of the path. By the time she reached the old stone well, her arms were trembling with fatigue. She lowered the bucket, filled her jug carefully, and sat on the edge to rest a moment. It was then she heard a faint voice.
My dear child, might I trouble you for a drink of water? Of course, ma'am. You must be very much parched in this heat.
Marianne set down her jug at once. She dipped her jug again, rinsed it clean, and drew fresh water from the well. Holding it carefully, she offered it to the old woman, who drank with slow, grateful sips.
You are too kind, my dear. Not many would serve a stranger so sweetly.
It's nothing, ma'am. You looked thirsty, and I was here.
It is not nothing, child. Few hearts are so pure that they do good without thought of reward.